It's one of the better. It's its own unique campaign developed by a team at Midway when Midway was a thing.
Yeah. Rip. Yeah, it's a lot more horror centric than the other ones. The soundtracks by
Aubrey Hodges.
Yeah, he also did the PS1 version. Very atmospheric, very moody, eerie, like all the good stuff. Dark as fuck.
Yeah, it's very. It's got reworked sound effects and reworked music and new music, just like the PlayStation version of Doom.
Yeah.
But it's its own separate campaign with its own separate story and shit.
Yeah, like pretty much everything about it's new. Like new sprites, new weapons.
Yeah. They redid all the art design for it, and the new looks to the monsters in it are it's really, really cool.
I like the paint elementals more in that than the.
They got that chain. They got like their wrists chained and shit. It's cool.
Like dark imps and.
Yeah, there's a new monster called like a dark imp or something.
Yeah.
That it's like partially invisible.
They're a pain in the ass from what I remember. I'm just glad to see Doom 64 get some love.
Yeah, so am I.
Finally.
I wish they would do the same for Final Doom. Release it on current gen consoles, you know?
Yeah.
How many of you are there? Jesus. Is that everything? Are you sure you don't want to throw any more at me?
You can basically play Doom 64 on PC.
Yeah.
By using Doom Absolution is what it's called.
Yeah, there's a mod called Doom Absolution that lets you play it on PC. But this is like, I think, the first time it's gotten an official release.
Yeah, officially.
Since the 64 version. As far as I know, it never came to the Virtual Console.
No, there's only ever one official release, and that was on the 64. But running it with Brutal Doom is really fun.
I've never tried to play it with Brutal Doom, but the PC version, the unofficial PC version runs well. I would love for it to get an official PC version.
Yeah,
please.
Yeah, it's a lot better. It's easier to control.
Please, the 64 version is not easy to control.
It's so bad. Because there's some parts in Doom 64 where you have to platform over like these chasms, like you have to like basically just run across these square like pillars, and there's like paint elementals, and like I die there every single time. And of course it's you know how the 64 controller is. It's fucking terrible to control.
Yeah,
it's most responsive.
I've never liked the 64 controller, and you get that and you play it. I'm sure it'll have dual thumbstick controls, and you'll get it and play it with. The Switch Pro controller or whatever it's called, and It'll be a lot better.
Yeah, it's a good controller too.
I don't own a Switch, so I can't.
It's really worth getting if you ever do get one, even if it is $60. Or actually, no, I think it's like $70 for brand new anyway. I mean, it's a pretty good controller. I'd say it's better than the 360 controller, but I wouldn't say it's better than the PS4 controller though.
That's currently my favorite controller of all time.
You can't beat that feel, and the triggers and everything.
Yeah, I really like the PS4 controller. It's very, very good. And I hope Doom 64 comes to the other consoles because it's fucking great.
Yeah.
It's a great game, and people kind of ignored it back in the day, and I want more people to play it and realize how good it is. You know what I mean?
I realize it's not just a port of the original Doom.
Yeah,
because thanks to Nintendo's naming scheme, it made it like really confusing for people.
Where are you?
Yeah, I remember this now. I died here a lot in my first playthrough. These
Okay, I'm alive.
Because I wonder if they can bring in other consoles because of a licensing issue.
Yeah, I don't know if there would be a licensing issue. I wonder who makes money for actually developing it. Does id Software own all the rights to it now, or does I mean,
ZeniMax does or not.
As far as I know, the only part of Midway left is NetherRealm Studios that does Mortal Kombat. So does NetherRealm make money off sales of that? I don't know.
I mean, I guess it had owned Doom 64 the entire time, but I guess ZeniMax absorbed that as well after they got the merger.
Yeah. Did you see the Star Wars related announcement?
What's that for?
That they had at yesterday's. Well, it's not going to be yesterday by the time you guys see this, but. Yesterday's what's it called? Nintendo Direct. From yesterday's Nintendo announcements.
Oh no, I didn't see that yet.
Not that big of a deal, but the Switch and the PlayStation 4 are getting versions of Jedi Academy and Jedi Outcast.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know about that at all. Well, just like remasters, you mean?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's just remasters.
I mean, well deserved. I mean, like especially Outcast. That's a lot of fun. My God. I guess they couldn't really port. I mean, I guess they could port Dark Forces and Dark Forces 2, but
those are so old that
Dark Forces 2 looks a lot more dated, ironically, than the first one, just because of the early 3D. I mean, I don't know why they don't have like a remaster of sorts for Dark Forces. I mean, I don't even think there's a proper source port. I mean, I could be wrong.
There is a source port called Dark Forces XL, I think.
Oh, okay.
Look that up. It's like
There's one game that needs that.
Dark Forces source port. Look that up.
So I wouldn't mind playing that again. Brand new source port. I mean, it ran fine when I first played it, but obviously on more modern hardware, it's a different story. Yeah, Dark XL.
Yeah, I thought it was called Dark XL. Yeah, because I knew there was a source port of it. I just don't. I've never played it.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind installing that. Because I love Dark Forces. I mean, I beat that. I beat Jedi Knight Dark Forces 2.
The expansion pack, Mysteries of the Sith.
I still not yet. I can't get it working properly at all on my computer.
Yeah, it's
That's a pain in the ass. Because I played Jedi Knight the first time on my old Windows XP computer, and it ran fine on that, of course.
yeah.
But I mean, my Windows 8 and now my Windows 10 is a different story. It's so hard to get running. I still haven't figured it out.
Hello? Hello, security? Thank God. This is Dr. Croft, Hydroponics. I'm trying to locate second engineer Jacob Temple. I can't get through to engineering.
Ugh.
Of course I know there's a shipwide medical alert. That's why I'm trying to locate him. No, we're safe for now, but the tram is down and we can't reach the escape pod. Hello? Hello?
Dark Forces 2, the expansion pack, Mysteries of the Sith. It's actually Mara Jade is in it. You play as Mara Jade, and if you don't know who Mara Jade is, she is Luke's wife in the expanded universe. She was a smuggler who became
A Jedi, I think.
yeah, a Jedi. Fuck.
Nice.
Oh, there we go. I can breathe again. Give me that money. And she was actually a pretty cool character. And you start off playing as Kyle Katarn, and then like he gets captured at one point, and then you play the rest of the expansion pack as her. It's pretty sweet. It's a good expansion pack. It's also very hard. If I remember right, the last couple of levels in it, you don't really have a lightsaber, and you have to use your force powers for everything.
That sounds like fun.
So anyway, it's kind of a shame that the Dark Forces and Jedi Knight games aren't canon, because they're pretty cool. And the first one, you play as a smuggler named Kyle Katarn, who is hired by the rebels initially to infiltrate an Empire base and retrieve.
Death Star.
The Death Star plans, and then it kicks off into the main story after that, where you're dealing with a project called the Dark Trooper Project, where they're trying to make superior,
Stormtroopers.
yeah, stormtroopers. It's really cool, and it's an early example of trying to have a good storytelling in a first-person shooter. This was like 94, 95, somewhere in there.
Yeah, back when all first-person shooters were called Doom clones. Pretty much.
Yep. I did not see you, asshole! Oh, because I was dealing with one threat, I got killed by another one. Great. Thank you, game. I appreciate that. But the first one is pretty fucking good. It's all first-person shooting. You don't get a lightsaber. You're not a Jedi. You're just a Han Solo type in that game. It's not till the second one where you find out that Kyle Katarn's father, whose name is escaping me, I don't fucking remember, but you find out that his dad is a Jedi. And his dad gets killed by a dark Jedi, a Sith, named Jarek. And in Dark Forces 2, it has the best and most high production live action sequences I've ever seen in a video game.
Yeah, it's pretty good, actually. It honestly rivals the movies.
I wouldn't go that far, but it's pretty fucking good, especially like... Especially in like for the kind of thing that you're used to out of video games with this kind of stuff.
Yeah, especially at the time. That was a big bad.
It was really impressive back then, but you didn't start off with a lightsaber. You got it a couple things, and it's like as you go through the missions, you gain. As you go through the missions, you gain like powers and abilities and shit like that, and become a more powerful Jedi. And the lightsaber combat was pretty fucking good for the time.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of fun.
It still holds up pretty well from a gameplay perspective, and I like the story too. Graphically, it looks like it was made in 1996.
So yeah, it's a 3D game from the mid 90s, and it's going to look like as such.
Yeah. There's not much you can do about that. Yeah. Then the third one, after the expansion pack, he decides he fell to the dark side, so he just wants to avoid that in the future, so he just kind of
replacing nutrient.
He just kind of quits being a Jedi, and then it's about a new threat arises, and he has to pick the lightsaber back up.
Because there's multiple endings in that game as well. I got the worst ending on my playthrough.
Yeah, there's the second. If I remember right, the bad guy in Jedi Knight Jedi Outcast was like some kind of dinosaur-looking guy named Asan or something.
Yeah.
Yes, upgrade the damage output. Yes. And then the fourth one has you creating a new character. And you play as the character you created. And Kyle Katarn is in it. He's like a teacher role, so he instructs you and you follow him trying to accomplish your goals. And the unfortunate thing about the story in that one is that they kind of massively telegraph who the big bad guy is going to be. It's fucking obvious.
Yeah, they don't really hide it too well.
Yeah, they don't really hide it very well at all. Like as soon as you meet him, you're like, yeah, this kid's gonna be the bad guy, and that's in the like first 10 minutes of the game that you've got that shit figured out. You're just like, yeah, this kid's kind of a prick. He's gonna be the villain, isn't he? And yeah, he's the villain. It's exactly who you fucking think it'll be.
It's on these things again.
Let's use that power node that I just bought. Are you dead? Are you dead? You're dead. Okay. But if you've never played the Jedi Knight series, highly recommend it. It's very, very good. I like it a lot.
Yeah. Gotta play them again sometime.
Yeah, like I said, if you never played it, definitely pick it up and play it. And you'll get your chance to play the two that Raven Software developed. And God, two that Raven Software developed, because like I said, they were announced for the Switch, and they were announced for the PlayStation 4. I don't know about the Xbox One. I couldn't find any news on that. So, might be coming to the Xbox One, might not. Definitely come to Switch and PS4. 100% certain of that. Why didn't you shoot? He gave me a power node. Let's go upgrade again. since I'm right here by the where it was. I mean, I just got it. Might as well use it, right? Like, I know what I'm upgrading.
Yeah.
Wrong hole. Wrong one. Okay, here's the door we need. There, now I have a... Next time I upgrade, I have a wide range of things I can pick from. Awesome. Let's go back up. Pick up a couple more healing items. I should. I hope I find some soon. But yeah, I was pretty excited about that. Like, I own the PC version of all of them, so I don't need it. But I'm pretty excited for other people to play it.
Yeah.
For the first time.
Hopefully it isn't a bad port.
Yeah, hopefully.
Ruining their experience.
Where are you, dipshit? Okay, I'll take the money. What's in here? I didn't ask for that. Hey, give me that health. Okay. That's what I wanted. Stomp. I don't need either one of those. I've got plenty of ammo for now. Go up to floor 3. There you are. Stop poisoning my air. Jackass. Let's go down to floor 2. And let's do the same. It looked like they were making the games widescreen, which is kind of cool.
Oh yeah.
Hydroponics log, Dr. Cross reporting. Something huge just slammed into the hole near food storage. It wasn't a rogue asteroid. I know what that sounds like. But it was big and heavy. I'll report again when I know more.
Yeah, we're aware. Something huge is in food storage. We're going to go kill it. Later. Power node. Alright. I'm telling you, I'm going to finish upgrading the fucking Ripper before it's all said and done.
Yeah, for real.
Upgrade all my weapons. Okay, I probably won't get enough power nodes to do that, but... No. Let's see. Gold semiconductor. Great.